Welcome in, Gridiron Glory fans. I'm your MVL lead reporter, Scott McDonald, alongside MVL reporter Nate Moore. And we are here to break down this week's Gridiron Glory Game of the Week, Tri-Valley versus John Glenn. So Nate, tell me what's one thing to look for in this game?
This is going to be a defensive dominant game that we're going to see this Friday night. These two teams, John Glenn and Tri-Valley, they've allowed the least amount of points scored throughout the whole year. John Glenn, in their past 3 games, have outscored their opponents 172-8. They've only given up 8 points in 3 games, which is out of this world. Remember, Tri-Valley, on the other hand, has done similarly the same thing. Ever since their first loss against St. Vincent St. Mary's, they've outscored opponents 226-53. That's 173 more points than their opponents that they're letting up. I expect their defenses, which are already at the top of the MVL, to continue their same play.
And can you talk about the quarterbacks? Both of these teams have outstanding quarterbacks in Justin Haycock as well as Andrew Newsome that have allowed them to be in this playoff position, as well as the MVL position for a championship. Can you talk about which team maybe has an edge?
I think it might be Tri-Valley due to Andrew Newsome's versatility. Yes, we know all about Haycock on John Glenn. He's thrown for 1,385 yards, 16 touchdowns, but he also has 8 interceptions. Like I've said, this is going to be a defensive game. If he can't limit those interceptions, we're going to have a long night for John Glenn if they cannot keep the ball on their side on the offense.
Okay, so tell me this. If John Glenn wins, then what?
If John Glenn wins, it probably eliminates the Scotties from playoff contention. Due to their strength of schedule, the Scotties, even though they're 5-0 in conference play, probably have to win out if they want to have any postseason experience this year.
It'll be interesting if John Glenn wins because there will be a 3-way tie, which is awfully similar to what we had last year with Philo Sheridan and Tri-Valley. But until then, that'll do it for us. I'm your lead reporter, Scott McDonald, alongside Nate Moore. Thank you, and we will see you Friday for the Game of the Week.